The term nuclear reactor has only been known to everyone in the last few decades. But you know what? As early as 2 billion years ago, there were nuclear reactors on the Earth. The story of the discovery of this reactor begins in 1972. For those who haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss the exciting content. Let's start now. In 1972, France imported some uranium ore from Gabon, Africa, to prepare for nuclear industry construction. The uranium ore was produced in the Oklo region. Oklo is an area near the town of Franceville in the Gabon-Haute-Ogooué province, in the Central African country. But after isotope analysis, French engineers found that the average concentration of uranium-235 was much lower than the normal concentration of uranium-235. Engineers are surprised because this concentration of uranium-235 often indicates that they have been used by combustion. Why is this? Did someone use the uranium ore here billions of years ago? In order to thoroughly find out the truth, engineers and some scientists went to the Oklo uranium mining area to conduct in-depth investigation and research. After a long period of joint efforts to explore, experts concluded that there is a very old atomic reactor in Oklo, the nuclear reactor. This atomic reactor is composed of about 500 tons of uranium ore in 6 regions, and its output power is about 1,000 kilowatts. The ore-forming age of this ore was about 2 billion years ago. The atomic reactor started operating shortly after the ore forming, and the operation time is long. Up to 500,000 years. As soon as this conclusion came out, the world was in an uproar. You must know that human beings have only begun to master nuclear technology in the past few decades, and who could conduct nuclear reaction experiments here billions of years ago. Faced with this 2-billion-year-old atomic reactor with scientific design, reasonable structure and complete preservation, scientists were dumbfounded and puzzled. Who actually designed, built, and left behind this atomic reactor? This is a huge mystery that scientists all over the world cannot solve. Because this miracle appeared in the Oklo mining area, scientists called it the Oklo mystery. In order to unravel the Oklo mystery, scientists tried to put forward some hypotheses. Some scientists believe that in the past billions of years in the Oklo area, there happened to be natural conditions in line with the normal progress of nuclear reactions, so the uranium mines in this area reacted, burned. But as soon as this point of view came out, some people immediately denied this possibility. Because of the harsh conditions for nuclear reactions, nature simply cannot meet the extremely picky technical conditions of chain reactions. Only when the nuclei of heavy elements such as uranium are bombarded by neutrons by artificial scientific methods, can they be fissioned into fragments and then emit neutrons, which then penetrate into the nuclei of uranium to cause fission again. A continuous nuclear reaction, chain reaction. A large amount of energy is released when the nucleus undergoes fission or catastrophe reaction. In addition, what is even more amazing is that the structure of the Oklo nuclear reactor is very reasonable. For example, the current research results show that the nuclear reactor is several kilometers long and has a huge scale, but the thermal disturbance of the nuclear reactor to the surrounding environment is limited to within 40 meters around the reaction area. And surprisingly, the waste from the nuclear reaction did not spread, but was confined around the mine. Such a meticulous structure is difficult to complete even now, a scientist said. The builder of this nuclear power plant must have mastered a very high level of nuclear technology. Since it is not a natural nuclear reaction, it is impossible for humans to build this reactor billions of years ago. Who would have built such an advanced nuclear reactor? In this regard, prehistoric civilization theory, was put forward again. This view holds that 2 billion years ago, in what we call Oklo today, there may have been a highly developed civilization that far surpassed that of humans today. Compared with this, natural, large nuclear reactor, the largest nuclear reactor that humans can build today is also incomparable. Regarding these hypotheses, we cannot fully believe them, but we cannot refute them, because convincing evidence has not yet appeared, and the scientific community is still unable to uncover the Oklo mystery, and the truth of the Oklo mystery still needs new archaeological research. Discovery to prove. We will always pay attention to this topic. When we find the latest evidence, we will let you know as soon as possible. Welcome to Pay Attention and subscribe, and see you in the next issue.